How's it going, everybody? Welcome into the Weekly Warehouse. We've got a massive show today, so you're going to want to stick around, and we're going to lead off with a huge MVP pre-order, okay? The big hitters here are our special edition and stock balances. That's the next disc in the Simon line, a mid-range disc. It's going to be a little more stable than a hex. It should be incredible. We also have Total Eclipse proxies and envies, as well as stock tempos. That is a pre-order that you're going to want to get on quick, because you know how MVP goes. It goes fast, and this new Simon disc in particular is going to be moving very fast. So make sure to get on that pre-order. Wanted to start with that because I know it's going to be very time pertinent, and if you stick around and watch the rest of the show, I want you to have time to pause, go pre-order that, and then maybe come back. But if you want anything else, we've got a lot of other options as well. So we're going to start over our drop shelf. We've got top left here, before we get into the other stuff, we've got a really cool disc from Trash Panda. New inner cores in a really cool plastic. Actually feels quite nice. It's got one of their better blends they've done. Has some good tackiness and gumminess to it. And here's the cool thing. These are made out of real phone cases. Isn't that incredible? I just love the creativity you can do when you're using recycled plastic, because you can just like make products have like a super fun talking point. You take this out of the bag and you're like, yeah, it's just made out of phone cases, and it's yeah, pretty good time. So that's a new disc from Trash Panda there. Moving on, we've got DGA Tour Series, and this is my favorite tour, one of my favorite Tour Series runs, period, because the blend and stamps on these are absolutely insane. We'll start with one of my favorites, the Quake, Sullivan Tipton Quake. You can see they have a really awesome stamp design for these. I love kind of the gummy font they did there. And this is on the Jawbreaker plastic. I'm not sure, what are they calling it? They're calling it granite plastic. But this is obviously made by Discraft. This is Jawbreaker Z-Flex plastic, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So we got the Quake, overstable mid-range, love it. Katrina Allen on the sail, nice flippy fairway there. We got Andrew Marweed on the Avalanche, overstable, great for forehands, fairway driver. I know for a fact that a lot of the DJ players love the Avalanche. We've also got Colredon on the Pipeline, a little bit less stable than Avalanche, a little more glidey fairway as well. Jake Mon on the Squall, really great disc. Sullivan Tipton loves these. You can throw these, they're like a little faster than a mid-range, very neutral flyers. We got the Eliezra Midling Rogue, a little bit faster neutral disc, 11 speed there. And then finally the Evan Scott, Hurricane. One of my favorite distance drivers out there. These things bomb straight out the gate. So yeah, DJ Tour Series, check that out. It's an incredible blend. Like I said, that's Discraft Jawbreaker Z-Flex plastic you're seeing there, with some awesome molds and awesome stamps. Moving on, we've got House of Discs plastic here. Quite a bit to show you. First things first here, we got a Tour Team Joseph Anderson yarn right here, okay? This is kind of their overstable approach disc. A little faster than your Zones, your Toros, that sort of deal. But really nice feeling plastic. You know, Castoplast always does it right. And they have a beautiful Tour Team stamp this year. So they've got, we got a few other of the Tour Team stamp discs. We've got the iDog, or the Edug, I believe it's pronounced. Is that right, Brad? Edug. Slightly overstable fairway driver here. This is the Jesse Nieminen. I'm doing all my pronunciations today. And then we also have Braden Sides, just had a pretty awesome round that unfortunately didn't count the last tournament. This is the K1 Hard Rico. All these plastic blends just feel money. Very nice stamps. Castoplast lovers will want to snatch those up. Last House of Disc things, and we have on the drop shelf over here. We've got some awesome Orbit plastic here. So we've got Kristen Lott. These are Claymores in kind of their, this is their Royal Orbit plastic, a nice straight mid-range. Then we've got another Kristen Lott stamp. This one's really nice looking. These are, what are these? St. Pros. Oh, nice. This is an underrated disc, St. Pros. Slightly overstable fairway, but pretty straight with just a little fade, and a really gorgeous stamp on there. And then from Discmania over here on the end, we've got Horizon S-Line DD2s that are kind of stamped for the upcoming PDGA Worlds in 2025 this year. So these are prototype DD2s, and they feel awesome. I'm not going to lie. These feel like bombers. Haven't got a chance to throw a DD2 yet, but love the way they feel. So busy on the drop shelf. We've got a ton of stuff going on to check out. We got another big drop here. This is an insane weekly warehouse, I'm realizing. We've got custom stamped MVP that I'm very excited about, and streamlined. So we reran our Heck Yeah stamp. Very popular stamp. I really like this one. Got the mini foundation logos and the Heck Yeah. And we've got a ton of different molds. So we've got hexes, okay? And these are just neutron. So we got hexes. We've got glitches. Let me tell you, this time of the year, beach trips coming up. I know I got one in about a month. Greatest catch disc of all time on the beach. I usually bring like 5, lose most of them. It's a great time. Detours, the newer mid-range, a little bit flippier than the hex. We got those. We've got ranges, the streamlined range. These are like kind of like Bergs, a little straighter. Boom. And then we've also got Watts, similar to the glitch, a little more disc golf-like, a little less lid-like, but flies very similar, very straight. So make sure to check these out. That's going on in the custom stamps right now. And yeah, those are great. We got some awesome colorways as well. Some good combos, so make sure to check out, look through those. Just a reminder, we do still have a few left of the other new stamp that we've recently dropped, which is our modern stamp. We have this on Wraiths and Destroyers. We have a few left of those, so if you're not into MVP, but you want some foundation custom stamps, this is one that we really love as well. So some pretty cool custom stamp stuff for you to check out. Also, we do still have some of the build your game stamp in there as well. So we're loaded on custom stamps right now. So make sure to check out that section. Whether you're looking for MVP, Discraft, or Innova, we got something for you. We got some Discraft molds restocked I'm gonna tell you about. First of all, last year's Disc of the Year, Passion. Here's a couple nice ones. Back in stock, we all love the Passion. Everybody loves the Passion. If you haven't thrown it, you are way behind. Way behind. So make sure to get one. We got them in stock in that ESP swirl and their money. Really exciting thing to show you here. We've got Get Freakies in stock, and the Get Freaky is in this awesome confetti plastic now. Z Flex confetti. Really cool. A few different colors. This is a new plastic blend that they kind of debuted with these Brody discs, and yeah, they're a really good time. So if you're into the zones and you've kind of been following these, this is a new plastic to get a zone in, which is also always a great time. We've also just got a bunch of zones in general right now, like literally every blend. You know, we got your Z, you got your ESP Flex, some Jawbreakers, some Hama's Tour series there. We also got like the Zone GTs with the little groove in there. If you haven't thrown them, they fly a little straighter, feel a little shallower in the hand. Really like them for backhands. So we got a ton going on there. And then if we back it up, we've also got Buzz restock right now. And we've got a ton of different buzzes. Anything from your fly dyes, got the flag one there, to your Z, to your ESP Flex, once again, your big Zs. We got everything going on in the Buzz right now. So make sure to check out those Discraft molds that we've got restocked for you. Okay, so that was the weekly warehouse. There was a lot there, so let me recap it for you. Big MVP pre-order going on right now, especially you're gonna check out that Simon Line Balance in the stock and special edition. But there's also the Total Eclipse Envy and Proxy, and the stock tempo. So check out those pre-orders. We got all that DGA Tour series, some new House of Disc molds, including the prototype DD2s and those Kristen Lot molds, as well as some new Castaplas. And we've got that cool Discraft restock, plus, last but not least, those Trash Panda inner cores coming in that phone case recycled plastic. So there's a ton of things to check out on the site. Make sure to go grab some, grab one for a buddy, get in on the awesome drops going on this weekend, and we'll see you next week with some more awesome discs.